Hello, and welcome back to the Fan Geared Podcast number 28.
Wow.
28 already.
Yeah, they grow up so fast.
That's almost a year.
That's almost 100.
Guys, I meant to bring a champagne bottle, and I was going to pop it off right when we started.
For the 28th episode.
Big 28.
Yeah. And because our last video did well. But
That's true.
we'll talk about that later. But I was going to pop it off. But
Sure.
then I
we're-
forgot.
We're going to talk about all our successes.
Yes, I'm Josh Vasquez. To my right, as usual, Tommy Costa.
Hello, audience. Welcome to the show. I don't have a thing this week to say.
Okay. To his right, Joey Vasquez. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give a big thanks to people that supported our last video.
Oh, when you get into it later, you meant like...
You're going to
once
make
I-
me a billionaire, baby! Woo!
Alright, speaking of which, real quick, before we get into the news, and we got news, we usually do the plugs after the break, but we're going to do one plug right now, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
We are running a contest, a holiday extravaganza. We're giving away 3 prizes,
Josh, what do you mean by holiday, and why 3?
and I'll tell you why. Because, as you know, December is the month of holidays,
Yes, it is.
and I say holidays with an S.
Oh, I thought it was with a Z.
That's
Holidays.
D-A-Z-E.
Yeah.
That's a Z-E. Anyway, because there's more than one.
How many are there?
I know it. We know it. Starbucks knows it. And that seems to be the only people who know.
Starbucks. Does Starbucks know it?
Yeah.
No.
I still feel overwhelmingly like they only celebrate Christmas.
You know, yeah, no, it
So-
is. But according to popular belief,
Well,
there's a war on Christmas happening. Speaking of which, Christmas is one of those holidays.
Ooh.
Tommy, if you were to wage a war on Christmas, what weapon would you use?
Ooh.
A menorah.
Very good.
I'd use a
as a
Kwanzaa.
weapon. Gosh. That's really insensitive.
They also use it's not a menorah, but it's like a candelabra.
I was gonna choose.
Speaking of which,
I was gonna choose the throwing star of David.
You had that joke planned.
I
That's
did.
why you asked.
I did actually. Yeah.
Hanukkah and Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
We are celebrating all 3, and we're giving away 3 prizes for the contest we're running. There's another video on our channel right now. Go watch it, find out how to enter. But I do want to say, you can get a second entry. You can get your name entered twice into this giveaway if you go to redbubble.com/people/fangeared, buy any one of our shirts, send us a screenshot of your checkout order, and you'll be entered in a second time automatically.
So you have to buy.
Or a first time if you didn't enter originally. But that way is free, so you may as well enter twice if you're trying to enter.
Might as well. Sounds good to me.
I mean, the shirts are good.
Yeah, we got a brand new
Ooh.
shirt just went up. Hashtag Cena for Smash. Be ready for that Super Smash Bros. Announcement next week when Cena is inevitably the final character we get in Super Smash Bros.
You know,
Ever.
that's a pretty amazing shirt.
It's a good
I
shirt.
I
Go-
may have to pick one up.
Go buy it. A portion's going right back in your pockets.
What was the other one that you made?
We also have a
Oh,
Communication Hill shirt. If you're a wine lover, if you have someone on your Christmas list who's a wine lover, you can go buy that wine shirt. In fact, here's a picture of those. All right, they're gone.
That was way too fast.
Well, pause.
You're gonna have to do that, Tommy.
Nice.
Guys, we got news.
What kind of news?
All kinds. But first,
Mostly movie.
I need to get something off my chest. We talked before
Oh, are we?
about a little movie called The Fantastical Beasts and where to find them. The Harry Potter prequels.
Don't start this news like that.
Oh, I'm gonna start this news.
offensive.
I'm gonna start this news like this. I expressed concerns that this is a simple cash grab. We're gonna do some Harry Potter prequels because those movies are so popular.
And me and Tommy destroyed you.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's true.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know
Go
if
ahead,
that's
listen
true.
back. It's like 3 episodes.
The Hunger Games prequels have been officially confirmed. We will be continuing on in the universe of the Hunger Games.
Wait, why do you have to start off like so attacking us?
Exactly.
When we're all in agreement on this news.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, no.
This is
awful.
awful.
Right in line.
They shouldn't have made the last one. I don't care if they made a part 1. They shouldn't have made the part 2.
Oh god, it was so bad.
the part
It
2.
was so boring.
Yeah, this is so unnecessary. But, however, this is very different from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Because, I've said it before, like 20 minutes ago, Fantastic Beasts, putting aside that there's a book that it's based on, loosely, it is a new story within the same world that has nothing to do with the Harry Potter series. This Hunger Games prequel is going to try to tell us what happened specifically with this world pertaining to, the Hunger Games series that we already saw, and that is completely unnecessary. We do not need to see it. They implied it enough. We don't. We don't need it.
And that source material doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
it doesn't technically exist.
But I
for
mean,
Harry
but I
Potter
don't
either.
think it really. I don't think that's the biggest issue. I think the biggest issue is, like, what if they told us a Hunger Games story that was like didn't have any of the same characters?
I think
Was
the
it, like,
biggest.
a different.
I think the
place?
biggest issue is, and I was shocked that for 2 weeks in a row when the Hunger Games, the last one just came out, it was top of the box office.
Oh,
Why?
that didn't surprise me at all.
It's completely surprised me because, well, I mean, I guess I don't really have a great view of it, but I was just so not interested.
No, but there are people out there who are.
It did. I
very
just felt like
interested.
there was no discussion about it or anything. Like, no one was excited. Seemed to be excited about it leading up to it.
No, because these movies' reputations as like good films went out after the first one.
Yeah.
Now they're just like
The first one was the worst one.
I like the
Really?
first two.
Yeah.
Oh, I disagree.
Actually, the second one may have been better than the first. Now that I think
The second
about it.
one's the best. The first one is just shaky cam bullshit.
I love shaky cam. Though.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that like the first book is like pretty good.
Yeah.
And-
Well, maybe that's what
I read the
I
first
did
two.
read the
I read the first two books in full, and I essentially read Mockingjay Part 1, and then I stopped reading because I stopped caring about the books too. Because the second two books are pretty bad. But I thought the first two movies were okay. I thought the first one was the best one, just because I think that's just a better story. But
Second
I
one's-
was just by this time I am so tired of it. And it's like, ugh, it's just so boring to me.
Well, now we get to watch why the first Hunger Games happened.
Well, here's the thing too: is I was not
I
planning.
already know that.
I will not see the prequels.
Oh.
I won't.
No, I didn't.
Like, there's under no circumstances will I go.
Yeah,
see
they
them.
don't need your money.
They want it.
This protest
They want
does
it, but
not
they
matter.
I don't know. Well, this one might.
Uh-oh.
Don't go see the Hunger Games prequels.
You're starting it now?
Hashtag.
That's in years.
Hashtag no Hunger Games sandwiches.
Wow, what if we got like a coalition of people to like boycott these?
Yeah, guys, I'm
These
probably gonna
prequels.
see it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did you
Why
see
wouldn't
the most recent one?
Yeah,
And you did too?
Mhm.
Okay.
I thought it was alright.
You guys are both
Well, I thought it was so boring.
not practicing what you preach.
Well, okay, at least this one
I
has
am.
some source material.
I didn't
That's a
see
reason
it.
for them to make it. Yeah, no,
I
I didn't
saw
want
it.
to see it. That's I don't. This is just a pure cash grab. I put out a poll on our Twitter this past week.
Do that. Is it still up?
It's over now, but we did get 100% of the people
All two of us.
voted
One of them was me.
voted for like 10 money signs and a bunch of exclamation points. The other two options were terrible idea and worst idea.
I was gonna choose that one too.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one. Just felt right.
Um,
Go follow us on Twitter at Fangeared to participate in polls and be part of the discussion.
I think the Hunger Games, though, is very interesting in the way of it being such a teenage phenomenon, being such a violent subject matter.
It's it's kind of interesting. I think that might have been maybe a draw
Yeah.
because it's like all these kids like it, but but you can like it too because it's killing people in an arena.
Oh, kids love like badass teenagers doing adult things.
No, kids love badass, attractive teenagers doing adult things.
That's the one.
So why do they like Jennifer Lawrence?
No
Boom,
comment.
roasted.
No comment.
She's neither badass nor attractive in any of those movies.
Oh, have you seen the trailers for Joy?
Yeah, but
We'll get into that later. That movie looks absolutely terrible.
Really? That one was up for some.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I
we'll
know.
talk. We'll get into that.
it's about 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I didn't even know that. Anyway, one more thing I wanted to say is I just feel like the young adult film adaptation is just let it die now, please.
No.
It's gone through a pretty bad, like...
None of them have
spiral.
been, like, Harry Potter started it. I would say a few low points, but generally pretty consistently good for the majority of the films. And through 8 movies, as opposed to everything else is a trilogy turned into 4.
Oh, no. The Harry Potter ones stand out. Like, for every good
Right.
movie for every good young adult movie that was made, there are 10 just like, absolutely god-awful ones. Percy Jackson.
Oh god, yeah. See, some of them don't make it past like the first adaptation, like in the series. It is amazing to me that we are still getting Divergent movies.
Nuts. And I feel like those are coming out like more than once a year.
No, they're not.
It feels
There's
like
only been 2 so far.
I'm pretty sure the trailer for the next one's like probably gonna drop soon, or if
It
I'm
already
pretty sure,
did.
yeah, it did.
see exactly.
The last one came out a long time ago.
Oh my god, the Maze Runner
I can't
Is-
wait for the third
Wait,
one.
is the most forced sequel.
Wait, is the second one out?
Yeah, it's been out.
Didn't I?
Oh, Scorch Trials.
Did
Yeah.
I tell you the story about when I saw it?
I don't think so.
Well, we'll get into it off.
Wait, I
air.
want to talk about it right now.
No, we really can't say. off
But
air.
there are multiple books I think for that though.
Oh yeah, there's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh my god, it's the most forced. At the end of the first movie, it's the most forced thing, and he literally says, "Now it's time for phase 2."
She literally
Credits.
said-
Oh, she said. I forgot who it was. But that movie
Now
was.
it's time for phase.
This is literally how it ends.
Have you ever said that in your real life about anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in phase 3 right now, Vanguard.
Yeah.
This is
This is 2.
this is an inside joke between us, but we've named all of the different phases of Vanguard.
Yeah.
That we're currently in Vanguard 3D. You can see us now.
Oh, now I get it. Should I read the name of our?
I mean, it shows up every time you get a text message from us, but whatever.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it says something vulgar right now.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't anymore.
This is 3D now. You can see us.
No, you can see us now.
Oh, whatever.
Come on,
All
Tom.
right, let's move on.
All right, so basically, young adult novel adaptations, let them die.
Let them die.
Keep 'em coming.
Just like your dog. Oh,
Guys,
what the?
wow.
I'm trying to think of things that you let die.
I don't know if you can see my head right now or my body.
You let your dog die?
I don't let them die.
I
We
mean-
put them down when life becomes too painful.
Yeah. So you do let them die in a way by killing them.
Sorry. Yes, I can see your body, Josh.
I went to PlayStation Experience this past weekend and got to see the panels, got to see the keynotes.
Well, first of all,
And I got
what
to
the hell is
place-
that?
Well, this is the PlayStation Experience. It's a convention that Sony puts on for their PlayStation fans. And while they're there, they basically have an E3 type keynote and then a bunch of really cool demos and stuff for upcoming games, and as well as some current games. And a lot of really cool exclusive stuff. I got to go this past weekend and I had a lot of fun. And we're going to talk about some of the things that we learned and some of the games that I played while I was there.
I'm excited about it.
So we're going to start off Final Fantasy VII. Quick anecdote. I played Final Fantasy VII on PS1.
This is a rematch.
It's a remake.
remake.
This was announced at E3 this past year. So I played Final Fantasy VII originally on PS1 way back in the day. There's a scene. It starts off. There's these two you're in a ragtag group of guys, kind of like they're like freedom fighters, kind of.
Rebels.
You could say that. Starting at these two guys are having a conversation. They hire Cloud to like help them with this mission. They're talking about him, whatever. It's all text. This trailer starts, and you can't see any of the people. It's all just scenery, whatever. But it's that text that I have only previously read, voice acted.
Oh.
And it's the same lines. It's the same dialogue.
So this remake has voiceover.
Well, we could have assumed that, but that's not the
know.
news here.
Oh.
The news here. This is just my quick story, my quick personal experience.
Oh, right. I see.
Hearing those words that I remember so vividly because I've restarted that game like 5 times. So the beginning of text is clear, fresh in my mind.
Right.
I've so many
Did you
emotions. I wept.
Must have been weird there in the convention.
Yeah.
Well, it's very loud. A lot of people were cheering when they heard it too. It was.
Was this the announcement or?
This was at the keynote.
Oh, at the keynote.
Yeah,
Wow.
and oh my god, it was beautiful. All the dialogue the same, but the actual actors.
Is that what people like so much about it? Is the writing really good?
It's a great story. It's a huge epic RPG. Probably one of the first actual 3D world RPG, like traditional turn-based. But also the combat system was also pretty innovative because of the speed of your character and when you can attack them. Which they have announced also with this trailer is not part of this game. It's an action RPG, more in line with Kingdom Hearts, where you're actually going around and attacking when you're in a battle. So there's that, but the big news here actually happened after PSX. And that is they've announced that Final Fantasy VII Remake will be episodic. Much like a Telltale game, where here's a piece, a couple months later, here's the next piece. What do you guys think of episodic gaming?
Well, it makes sense for the Telltale games, because those are literally episodes.
Right.
They're, as if you were watching it. But this makes me think that they just haven't finished the game.
Oh yeah, no. If this is one of the things that people are talking about is if this game were not episodic, we would not start playing this game till 2019. Probably.
So getting it in little pieces. It's got to be.
So is it better to get that whole game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For this game, yes. Now, obviously they're not doing it because they want to release it, and it's not finished. But if they come up with some way that makes it work with the episodic style of releasing it, then I can see it. But I don't know what that would be.
Yeah. So creator of the game says that, for example, this game takes place in a place called Midgar. And, you're walking around Midgar. It's kind of this industrial city, kind of, in the future. Futuristic city. And, there are places you can go into, different shops and stuff like that. But then there are also, shops next to those key shops or whatever. And they're just doors. It's just a set piece or whatever. And that each of these will be each episode will be a much bigger episode. Or a much bigger piece of what that is than it was in the original game. So they said that in the development of that, you're actually getting more of a full-fledged game in each episode. I don't think that's necessary, first of all.
No.
Second of all, I don't think that's necessarily true. This game is not going to be as big as, say, The Witcher 3 or Fallout 4.
Right.
They can fit the whole thing on one disc.
Yeah, unless...
And they couldn't originally, that's why the original Final Fantasy VII was 4 discs long.
Right. But, see, I don't know, maybe they're really trying to not just do an upgrade that makes it look better, but that actually changes the way you experience the same story.
It's true, yeah. And I could give them benefit of the doubt and say, we know almost nothing about this game.
Right, yeah.
Or about the remake,
Yeah.
other than that the story is probably exactly the same. And
I'm
everything.
sure it is. Yeah.
But it's hard for me, like you say, when I heard this news after the immense emotion I felt watching the trailer, plummeted my excitement.
Yeah, because now it's like...
I would rather buy this game outright and play the whole thing in 2018.
So do you think you won't?
Oh, I'm gonna play it, yeah, sure.
And then
I'm part
it's
of the
gonna
problem.
get to a point. And
Yeah.
then you're just gonna be like, well, I guess I'm not playing this anymore right now.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully
Exactly.
I have time
I'm
another
gonna
day.
play for a day, and I'm gonna finish the episode I just bought, and then half a year later I'll play the next piece.
Isn't that going to be more expensive too?
It could be. Episodic games usually you can buy in a bundle.
After they're all out.
No,
Or they'll just send it. You
you'll
can
buy
download it.
the season pass is just each episode as they come out.
Yeah. So.
That's how Telltale games usually pay $25 and you get all of them.
Yeah, we'll see about this. I'm not convinced. That
Yeah,
it's a great idea, but
I was more than sold after that, and then this happened, and I was just wow. I was like, this turned into like my most anticipated game, I think, after that, and now it's The Last Guardian again.
well, hey, end of 2017, 2018, whenever the last one is released, we'll get your opinion again.
Yeah, great.
We'll see you right here.
I hope I'm not alive by then.
All right, Josh. What else you got? Wait.
We got a couple more things. We really glossed over that one. I want to talk very quickly because we've talked about VR before. But I just want to mention a few games that were announced. Eagle Flight is an Ubisoft game. This game looks basically like you're going through the world of Assassin's Creed, but you're an eagle. And not much was shown other than the actual flying in first person.
Right.
And then,
God, it's gonna be amazing.
but also, MMO kind of looking. You could see other eagles flying around with like screen names above the heads.
Is this an MMO VR?
It's it might be an MMO VR Eagle Flight Simulator.
Wait. Is this an MMO VR
F.
EFS?
S.
Nothing else was really shown, but it looks beautiful. So
Yeah,
just
well,
wanted to bring that one
sounds
up.
amazing.
Another one called Gollum. Anyway, also Gollum the Pokemon. Anyway,
Also, golems, the just like the big rock type beasts.
Pokemon. Anyway, so the rock type beast is what this is about, and so basically, the trailer starts and there's this girl. She's sitting like in her room, and then there's also this. It's flashing between her and this golem that's like walking through a forest, and she like hears something, right? And then the golem gets to this door, and it's like about to push this door up. It's like sinister looking golem, and then as it's about to push open the door, she's like, no, right? Like it's gonna come for her.
Right.
But then it pushes the door open, but then she also does this, and it shows she's controlling the golem with her mind. So it's kind of simulating the actual wearing of the VR, because it shows like she puts this thing on her eyes and she can control the golem.
So what is your perspective, I guess? This is a VR game, right?
Yeah, it's a first person.
So
You're controlling
are
the
you her
golem.
or are you the golem?
I think you're both.
So you're like maybe like to the back behind him to the left,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see like that, like you're her, but then you can control him.
It's like you can flip it on and off. Like if it's off, you're controlling her, and then she's like, I'm
I see what you're
gonna control the golem now, and then be the golem. And then there are other people in this world who can control golems too. Again, we don't have a lot. That's it, but it looks really cool. These next two though were the best ones. Number one, Job Simulator.
Is it where you're just sitting in?
It's
in a
literally you're
cubicle?
sitting in a cubicle. It's looked so funny. The trailer was like this guy, and
Is this another? Is this gonna be like what's those games that are just like Goat Simulator?
I
It's just
I
really
don't know,
stupid
but
like
basically
that.
what they showed was just this guy sitting in a cubicle, and you have his two hands, and you use the PS Move with it,
Oh, okay.
and he's like picking up a donut. Everything's like everything's super fast. Like picks up a donut, shoves it in his mouth, but like everything's super like loose and like just like throwing things.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
that's
Like he picks up a cup of coffee, drinks it, throws the cup across the room, and it's like doing all this stuff. Puts a stapler on the copy machine, which makes another stapler. Picks up both staplers and is dual wielding them and shooting staples out everywhere. They're pressing buttons and stuff as they hit things. It's like so frantic. It was really funny.
Yeah, this sounds exactly like a Goat Simulator. Or like,
Right.
like that bread one or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
I
stuff
Am
like,
Bread.
like yeah, things like
Yeah.
that. But which people seem
Yeah.
to enjoy.
Yeah, and finally, they really hyped this one up before they announced it too. The guys were like, "Yeah, you wouldn't really know what this game's about just by reading the title, but we think you might really like it. It's kind of a subtle little game." And then the title comes up on the screen as it starts the trailer: 100-foot robot golf. And you're first person, this giant robot playing golf like in a city, like with like basically the hazards are like buildings and skyscrapers and stuff. But you play the golf in real time, so you're not waiting for your opponent to go and then you go find your ball or whatever. You hit it and then you run to the next spot immediately, and everyone's doing it at the same time.
Oh, you just
and
go.
you're
You're
knocking
just trying to
buildings over, and then there's a combat system, so you can actually fight the other robots with your golf clubs. It was so funny and so cool. And then there's one you're like on the moon, and you hit the golf ball to Earth.
That sounds insane.
And then they ended the trailer with a little anime piece of and it was an Evangelion reference, which was pretty funny.
I don't know what that is.
It's an anime.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, I've seen like the first 2 episodes of that show, so I understood.
You got it. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. All that gets me really hyped for VR.
Oh yeah, and they haven't even Ubisoft's they announced, but they haven't really announced any like big first party.
Do we have like
PSVR
a
stuff yet.
full release date for like when like
2016, we know for sure.
that's when like VR is
that's-
gonna start hitting the market?
Yeah.
And, like,
I'd say the Oculus and PSVR are definitely coming out next year.
all right, then I'm gonna say this now
Say it.
to the fans,
To the cogs.
to the cogs. 1 year from this holiday season, if we have 1 million subscribers,
Wow.
we will give out
Wow.
3
What?
Whoa.
VR devices
For Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa?
with one game each.
If we have 1 million subs.
If we have 1 million subs.
Sure.
Sound good?
All right.
Sounds
I'm in.
good.
All right.
Make
it's
it
up to you.
happen.
Make it happen. I
And-
want this. Vote free.
All right, and then one last thing I want to bring
Well,
up.
you have to pay shipping and handling, but
I don't know if they have to do that. They've never had to do
it's
that before.
pricey. They're kind of big.
Anyway, one last thing I want to bring up from PSVR. We've talked it before, and I've been singing the praises of this game since day one.
Hallelujah.
Dreams, by Media Molecule. They have They were the creators of Little Big Planet,
Oh, right.
and this new game is essentially a creation tool in which people can make movies, games, music, name another creative work,
Art.
painting,
Sculptor.
I don't think there's any more.
Freeform dance.
freeform dance. This
Miming.
thing, I got to watch
Miming.
the creators of this game show off how it works, and it is everything that they say it is. You have full range to do. You can add your own voice acting. You can add your own media clips for like sound effects or music.
Whoa.
You can, if you make a figure, you can keyframe it so that it actually moves. You can set timers for like if you're making games, so it like at the end, if once the player crosses this bridge, play this cutscene or have this fall over here. You can do anything in this game,
So could we see
and it's
a
VR
game?
VR compatible.
Could we see a game like within a game?
Yeah, that's what it is.
But I mean, this isn't a game though.
They have also stressed
It's not a
that
game.
there is a game in here as well.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
What?
so-
Yeah.
Okay. But the whole thing is a game.
Well, yeah, it's a PlayStation 4 game.
Right.
But,
But
there's
there's
a
a
game
game,
in here
like-
as well. It's an adventure platformer that is essentially secretly teaching you how to be a creator of things as well.
Right.
How to use the tools and everything. Drop my pen
I better pick that up.
later.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. That sounds very interesting.
I've been
This-
excited for this since they announced it, and a lot of people were saying like, "What is this? Like, is this a game? It looks really cool to me."
I feel like all the like really creative developers and like people with just like great ideas are all focused on VR right now.
Yeah, well,
and
that's the thing
why
is this was not for VR originally. Well, it's not. It doesn't have to be used with VR,
right?
But it will be VR compatible. They've announced.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for VR in general. I'm very excited for a lot of things that were announced at PlayStation Experience, including dialogue options for Uncharted 4. They announced.
I think you're the only person who's excited for that.
Oh, you should have heard the screams when they showed that trailer.
Wait, so what? You get to choose what you say?
Yeah,
and that's not
it's like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be that deep, I guarantee it. But this is what we're thinking is this is the last Uncharted. We know that. And the option that they gave was you're just reunited with your brother, and he's asking you like, well, tell me about all your adventures. No, not really. And then
I don't know about his brother.
And then essentially 3 options come up, and they are basically 3 different games. So it's like pick your favorite, essentially.
Well, that's perfect.
And
it's the last game.
Yeah, because it's kind of a reflection for the player.
Right. It's ended how you want or how you think it.
Yeah, like which was your favorite one previously, and then a few other ones down the road in the game. Yeah,
sounds good to me.
I don't want to talk too much about this. We're going a little over time, and
overboard.
We have some things to get into before we get into the break right now. Tommy.
Hey
Tommy,
guys, so
better have something for us.
I didn't see any movies this week.
Ooh.
Okay,
Tommy.
well, let's think about this. You watch any TV shows?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. What?
Okay, never mind. We'll let you do it, Tommy.
Can I redo Spotlight?
You want to redo Spotlight? Did you see it again?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay.
I've thought about it more.
Okay.
Are you going to say anything differently than we said before?
As we know, Tommy did not think it was a great movie.
Because we talked about this like a minute before we started recording, and
you know, it would take longer than 10 seconds. Season finale of Scream Queens.
Or
oh wait, actually, yeah, I'm
Leftovers.
interested. Can we do a double?
we can, but we have a new segment that we're starting this week, so make it quick. 10 seconds each.
Give us Scream Queens.
Ready, set, and go.
Terrible finale. They ended it very bad. Amazing season of TV that just the twist ending didn't work. Not good.
8.5 seconds, typical Tommy fashion.
Wow.
All right.
But I mean, I really love that show a lot.
Joey,
so.
give us the review for the best show that just finished on
Let's-
television.
Okay, this is The Leftovers,
Go.
season 2. Oh, wait, start me over.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Jesus, come on.
I just wanted to specify exactly what it was.
Keep those 3 seconds on the clock.
You kind of okay.
Go.
Probably one of the best seasons of television I've ever seen from start to finish. One of the best episodes I've definitely ever seen. In episode 8, I believe it is. Season finale was great. It could be an ender, but, and this is not part of the review, confirmed.
Oh yes, it was confirmed today.
Or yesterday. Excuse me.
Yesterday, sorry.
We will have a season 3,
And it will be
the last
the
season,
final season,
which is perfect. Writer's choice.
That's
what it says.
Damon Lindelof knows how to run a damn show, and he did just an incredible job. And the decision to make next season the last season is, I think, a great one. Yes. A one that a lot of people don't typically make. It's like, let's ride this cash cow out till it breathes its last breath. Nah, we're going out on top.
So good.
Guys, we got one more segment that we're adding to the show.
What?
Oh, yeah.
But it's only going to be after Tommy's thing this time, right?
After Tommy's thing this time.
Tommy's 10-second review.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like that to be right before the break.
Okay. Actually, it actually makes more sense if it is before the 10-second review. Perfect. Because we're adding a new thing here called What You Doing?
Sitting.
Let me hear the theme song.
Hey!
Okay.
Okay.
So, guys, every week we consume a lot of media. We play video games, we watch movies, we watch TV shows, we read a book, we listen to a music. So this past week, Joey, what you been doing?
Wow, am I allowed to talk about music?
Yeah.
Okay, because
this is just.
What's your recommendation, essentially?
Okay, I do have. I mean,
we're not supposed to get too into it though. Right?
Oh yeah,
No,
just list some things.
Okay,
maybe a sentence or two.
at this point, I'm on season 2 of Lost.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs to watch the show, but take your time. Take your time.
I disagree with Take Your Time,
See,
but
he wants to go
it is the
fast
best
as he
season.
can.
It
I
is the
think
best show ever.
I'm talking, 3 episodes a night. Digest them.
Ooh, that's too little.
Digest them. Then the next night, watch more. That's my TV. It's on Netflix recommendation. For music, I've been listening to this band. Thank You Scientist.
Thank You Scientists, also a great band.
Amazing musicians.
This is also the segment where Joey finally realizes that everything I tell him to do is a good idea, and he does them eventually.
Both of those were recommendations from Josh over here, but I was angry at him actually because he didn't try hard enough to make me listen to Thank You Scientist and watch Lost. So that's on him.
All right,
that's on him. Tommy, take it.
Tommy, what you got?
All right,
Didn't
make it to the movies this week, which is rare.
It's unlike you, Tommy.
It's been a few years since that's happened.
I'm concerned.
But let's see. I was procrastinating watching American Horror Story Hotel. Binge watched the first 8 episodes that had aired already.
How is that? Because I haven't heard good things.
And it is amazing. It is in the running for best season of American Horror Story ever.
Really?
Wow. Depending on how the last 2 episodes go.
Wow.
That makes me very happy, actually, because I was afraid that I was never going to get another good American Horror Story. I thought it was going to be just...
Yeah, I don't know if it'll beat Asylum, but it's up there.
So
I've been listening to this album called Professional Rapper by Lil Dicky.
Still? Damn it, Tommy.
It's really good, you guys. Okay, you can laugh, but
we're never going to the club again.
There is no. He's got some insightful stuff.
Sure. He's blowing up right now.
I watched Scream Queens.
Did you get more than 2?
Dude, it's everything you've done this week. Oh, video games. I've been playing Pokemon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Online. That's it. What you been doing, Josh?
Yeah. So I've also been playing Pokemon. As some of you may know if you play Pokemon, we just got the new rule set for VGC 16, so now the legendary grind is real. And I'm going to be on that for quite a while. And I've been putting together my team in the last couple of days. Also started playing this game called Bastion, which was announced at PSX. Well, it's an older game. It's not new. But it was announced at PSX that it would be coming to Vita, and also it's on sale this week until the 15th for like $2.50, down from like $15.
Like games are still coming out on Vita?
Yeah, no first party games. Sony has abandoned them, but indies and stuff still come out on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting that that's the platform they would choose.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
Well, it was announced as cross-buy for PS4 and Vita.
Oh, okay.
And for this week only, it's $2.50. Down from like $15. So
check it out.
Pretty good. And it's a cool narrative game, little indie game too. So yeah, I think that was really good. And then The Leftovers, which, like Joey said, probably one of the best seasons of TV I've ever seen. Leftovers season 2.
Highly recommended.
So,
everybody should be watching this show.
So good.
There's no excuse at this point.
I don't have HBO. That's a valid excuse.
I'll give you my password.
Yeah, you could ask any one of your friends.
I've asked you for years.
Well, I don't know what it is,
I
so
know.
you have to ask Joey.
I use one at my house. So.
Right, so get that one. So yeah, we are going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're talking Golden Globes. We'll see you then. We're back.
We're back.
Welcome back.
What did you do over break?
Oh, I was going to say, how was your guys' break?
It was quick. Relaxing, though.
It's fantastic.
All right, we
I
got
went to
plugs.
Hawaii. Oh, okay.
Me too.
He bought a shirt. The one he was wearing before he went
I'm
to
on
Hawaii.
vacation, so...
Right.
Oh.
Winter vacation. We got plugs.
My vacation
Oh my god. Okay, remind me to bring up a thing after this.
Got it.
Hit me up with a plug, Joey.
Let me tell you one plug right now. We already talked about twitter.com/fangeared
At
at
Fangeared.
Fangeared. How did I know you were going to say that, Josh?
Because I say it every week.
Exactly. That's 1. 2? Redbubble.com/Fangeared.
We did already bring that one up as well.
/Fangeared?
Redbubble.com/people/Fangeared.
/people/Fangeared. Also, probably just search Fangeared.
These links are all in the description as well.
Yes, they are. Yeah, so look for those. Those are some Those are hot. Josh.
I'm hot,
Please.
and you're not. If you want to get with me, I'll give it one shot.
Is that a real song?
It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Is that from that freestyle rap, diss rap that you and...
No.
no,
it's not.
because I remember that was awesome.
That was a great track. Tommy, what you got for me?
A plug. For
Kind of like, you bet.
medicine, because sickness is going around.
Your stick still?
Stick still.
Stick still?
Stick still. I'm pretty congested.
Congested.
Yeah. Stay warm, even though that doesn't actually make you get sick less.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just stay warm out there.
Yeah, just stay warm. Just because it's uncomfortable to be cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah.
That's my plug.
Guys, twitch.tv/fangeared. We are very close at this point. I feel it. To Pokemon VGC viewer battles. We're going into the 2016 format. We're gonna get those Mega Rayquazis out there
I don't want to do that.
and Lugies.
Just giving away your team.
That is actually his team.
I know.
I know.
I got a Mega Rayquaz and a Lugia, but I'm not gonna tell you anything else.
All right.
But we're gonna be giving away in the first week of streams some legendaries, some shiny legendaries even. If I
didn't know
do.
about that.
What?
Oh, I know. I already got them. So
Oh.
anyway, we're gonna be giving away some legendaries in the first week of streams. Go subscribe, and we're very excited for that.
Also, last thing probably, unless I'm forgetting one. Stay tuned. I believe we're making another video that will be the official announcement.
He already
It's
said
already
this.
up.
It's already up, and he already said it's already up.
Okay.
God, do you even pay attention?
I was just reminding.
Yeah. So go enter the contest. We're going to be showing the prizes in that video as well as all the different ways you can enter that contest. So thank you very much for watching, entering that, and it's already up. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You okay?
That's the part that was kind of I didn't.
I'm not really seeing how that's possible.
That's why I.
Anyway, we got news, guys.
All right.
We got more news, and it's the Golden Globes.
What about him?
We got all of the
Official
nominations,
The noms?
Nominations announced.
and we're gonna go through everything.
Are we gonna go through the flubs,
The
The snubs and flubs.
snubs and flubs?
Of course.
Probably not actually, but we'll talk about it.
We're gonna start from the top. Best motion
Wait,
picture.
we're starting from the top?
We're starting from the top.
Whoa!
Whoa,
you don't
the
start
top?
from the top.
You're gonna start from the bottom.
You start
And
from
now
the
we're
bottom.
here.
Now turn our way to here.
You gotta stay tuned to find out what the best motion picture drama is gonna be.
All right, so we're gonna start then with TV.
Yeah, we can do TV pretty quick.
All right, let's do TV. We won't do all of the TV categories.
All right, just
Let's start with best performance by an actress in a television series, comedy, or musical.
And the nominees are.
Give me the noms.
And the nominees are Rachel Bloom, My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend;
You gotta go faster.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Scream Queens; Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Right. Veep.
Beep.
Gina Rodriguez, Jane the Virgin; Lily Tomlin, Grace and Frankie.
So we're doing who we want, or
Let's do predictions. It's Veep again, right?
Oh
no?
I would imagine.
It's
honestly.
Jane the Virgin.
You think so?
They're pretty big, yeah.
She
Veep
won.
is one
I'm pretty
for the
sure
past,
she
like,
won last
No.
for best performance by an actress. I'm pretty sure the Jane the Virgin girl won last year.
Could be.
A lot of people
Oh,
like
this
Jamie
is
Lee
Golden
Curtis. though.
Globes, huh?
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Jamie Lee Curtis
I mean-
was like the fourth best actress in Scream Queens.
Also maybe
Why is she up?
like fourth build actress in Scream
Yeah.
Queens. Not sure why she's nominated for. It's not supporting. This is regular.
Very interesting.
My vote is for Veep. I think will win.
Go with
Jane the
Jane.
Virgin's a possibility.
Interesting. I gotta look up this Lily Tomlin. Like, do I know who that is?
No.
I feel like I should.
Best
She's on
performance
here
by
a
an
lot.
actor in a television series,
Give me the name.
comedy,
Give me
or
the name.
musical. Aziz Ansari, Master of None.
Very good.
Gail Garcia Bernal, Mozart in the Jungle.
Favorite
Rob
show.
Lowe, The Grinder. Patrick Stewart, Blunt Talk. Jeffrey Tambor, Transparent. Probably Transparent.
Probably
Wait, what is that one for?
Actor, comedy, or musical.
Comedy or musical? Interesting.
Oh, it's Joey's
So,
pick.
yeah.
I don't think I've... What was the first one?
You haven't seen Aziz Ansari's Master
That's
of
the
None
only one I've
'cause you
seen.
reviewed it.
But I know, but I honestly, like, he did good, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel
why.
like the other ones, like...
It's going to be Transparent.
Yeah.
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 Like, yeah.
Best performance by an actor in a television series drama. John Hamm, Mad Men.
Ooh.
Rami Malek, Mr. Robot. Heard you did great.
Ooh, yeah. Me too.
Wagner Mora, Narcos. Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul.
Ooh, better Cal Sal.
And Liev Schreiber, Ray Donovan.
Stacked category. I'm gonna
Yeah, wow,
go.
this is-
I'm going to go with John Hamm. It's his last
John
year.
Hamm.
Yeah, they'll probably give it to
They
him.
always give it to the ones that went off the
Yeah.
air.
I really need to watch Mr. Robot though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really want
I
to.
hear it's really
Here's
good.
great. Best performance by an actress in television series drama. I'm so sorry.
Better Cal Sal. Oh, wait.
Kaitriana.
Belfay.
Balf.
Outlander.
Okay.
Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder.
Anyway,
Eva Green, Penny Dreadful. Taraji P. Henson, Empire. Robin Wright, House of Cards. I'm going to say Viola Davis.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say
say
Empire.
Empire
Really?
could win. That's definitely a possibility.
It's a big one this year.
Yeah,
Yeah. Viola Davis is one before them.
it's true. For How to Get Away with Murder?
I haven't seen anything in that category.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen.
Nor do
House
I
of
really
Cards.
care
House
to.
of Cards is good. I don't know. People keep talking about How to Get Away with Murder and no. People keep talking about Empire, and every time I see a commercial for it, I think like this doesn't look good at all.
No, it doesn't.
But then people are like, "No, it's so good." I don't know.
Yeah. This category is interesting to me. Best television series, comedy, or musical. Casual on Hulu.
I raved about it.
Yeah, you did.
Hulu.
Mozart in the Jungle, Amazon.
Never heard of it.
Orange is the New Black, Netflix. Silicon Valley, HBO. Transparent, Amazon. Veep, HBO.
Oh, sensing a trend there.
Oh.
Nothing
None of them are on TV.
from TV.
Well, HBO.
It's not TV. It's their slogan.
It's not. It's not TV. It's HBO.
Wow.
Um,
No Big
I-
Bang Theory.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, The Grinder.
Yeah. No.
Honestly-
Honestly, no Modern Family.
No Modern Family.
That list
I think
makes me want to watch Mozart in the Jungle and Transparent.
I watched the first season of Transparent.
I didn't know it was Amazon.
Yeah, it's Amazon.
Yeah, because the rest of them are amazing.
Yeah. My personal pick is Silicon Valley.
Yeah, Silicon
Yeah,
I think
probably Silicon Valley.
I think Transparent or Veep probably take it.
Yeah, I can see Transparent. Wait,
wow.
Transparent, is this season 1 or 2?
This is like 2 or 3.
No, I think maybe 2.
Two.
Because I remember hearing about it
Last year was like the breakout.
Yeah. So
I think Transparent could easily take it.
Yeah, can
I
see
don't
that.
think Silicon Valley wins, but it is my favorite.
Guys, I'm
by
serious.
far.
The writing in Casual is really good, which is probably why it's up here.
Yeah.
I could see any of them winning.
Yeah.
I do want to say, I think this is very telling of where TV comedies are right
I
now.
love it. I
But-
love it.
But Fresh Off the Boat,
This is a statement. I'm saying it.
Fresh Off the Boat, and Blackish are both incredible shows.
Blackish. I hear Blackish is really
They're both so funny, and I think they're really well written shows. And also, the drum we've been beating since we started this podcast, different perspectives. It's not about the white guy.
good. Cis male.
Yes, that's why I think they're so great and so fresh. But anyway,
Hit me
moving
with,
on.
fresh.
hit me
so
with the next
clean.
one.
Best TV series drama:
Ooh, this is the big one.
Empire on Fox,
Ooh,
Game of Thrones HBO,
that's great.
Mr. Robot USA, Narcos Netflix, Outlander on Stars.
Wow.
Personally, Game of Thrones.
I would like to see Mr. Robot win.
Yeah.
I don't know
When was
anything
the last
about
time
it.
USA had a
Right.
nomination?
Monk.
Monk.
Was Monk ever
Psych.
even nominated?
Monk won every year,
Psych?
Really?
Anybody?
or
I don't know
the
Psych,
actor
though.
won every year.
Oh,
Everyone-
Tony Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub notoriously won every year. All the other actors was like, "Why do we even act in TV right now? Like he's always winning."
He was great in that.
Yeah, he won every year.
But yeah,
I would love
no
for
for Psych.
I could see this going to Mr. Robot, maybe even Narcos, kind of a breakout hit this year.
It was really good. Empire, though, I mean, still...
A lot of
Also
people
a
like
breakout
it.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, hit me with the next.
Guys, we're moving in to the movies.
Ooh. Okay.
Here we go.
Best original score for a motion picture. Carter Burwell for Carol.
Mm.
Alexander Desplat for The Danish Girl.
Mm.
Ennio Morricone, The Hateful Eight. Everybody on here has a ridiculously hard name to pronounce. Daniel Pemberton.
Okay, that one was not that hard to
Steve
say.
Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Pemberton.
Steve Jobs.
Okay, Steve
Uh,
Jobs.
For original score.
Ryuichi Sakamoto Alvanoto.
You
The
kidding me?
Revenant.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna.
that's interesting because
That's too
no
good.
Star Wars.
No Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Might
Might be past the cutoff or something because it's not nominated. It hasn't got any nominations.
But The Revenant
They may
isn't
not
out
be
yet.
letting anybody see it
Um,
to get a nomination.
except for that one kid whose dying wish was to see it.
Oh yeah, he got.
He should have been on this panel.
Oh, but this is Golden Globes too.
Right.
Alright.
Maybe Oscars. Like that'll be.
So who cares?
Best original score. I'm gonna.
Also, no Whiplash. What the hell?
Shut the fuck up, God. I have serious points to make.
I'm going for Steve Jobs just because I own that one.
I don't have any of those five on my
I
list.
can't.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear what
It
you.
is a crime to humanity that It Follows is not on this list.
Okay.
It Follows best score maybe ever.
Ooh, I did love Inside Out score too.
Inside Out,
That one I bought
great
as well.
original score. Ex Machina, Sicario, even The Walk. Like I don't know.
The Walk has to be pure score.
I haven't seen
mean-
any. Oh, I've seen Steve Jobs, and I don't remember the music in it.
Well, I bought the soundtrack for that one.
But the other four I haven't seen, so I can't say. But I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, it would help if some of these movies were out.
Yeah, that's true. It
Yeah,
would.
so I'm pick Steve Jobs. I did buy that movie, so
foreign language.
not the
film,
movie, but the soundtrack. Foreign language
Actually,
film.
I'm curious.
Son
yeah.
of Saul's gonna win. That's all you need to know.
Can you just
Alright,
read the names of
we'll move on.
just the movies?
Son of Saul, Mustang, The Fencer, The Club, The Brand New Testament.
Son of Saul will win.
Son of
Alright.
Sam.
Best animated feature. This is a big category this year. Eno Melissa. Don't know what that is. The Good Dinosaur, Inside Out, The Peanuts Movie, Shaun the Sheep.
Is this really a competition?
Yeah, no, Inside Out.
Oh, Inside Out so easily. Let me tell you guys, Lisa already won 2 out of the 7 awards that have been given for Best Animated Feature.
2 out of the 7.
Inside Out won the other 5, but there is competition.
Sure, okay.
I think we need to see that movie before we can
You
say.
really,
Okay.
you really hit some information for
Okay.
us there, Tommy.
The Good Dinosaur does not belong on the list.
Absolutely not.
No, yeah,
There's
no.
probably just no.
Did you see it?
They're gonna nominate Pixar no matter
Pixar.
what.
Okay, but Inside
Not
Out
Cars
was
2.
it was an amazing movie. Like
Oh, yeah.
not only
Inside
Oh
Out's
yeah,
just
no.
epic.
Inside Out is more than just a great animated movie.
I don't think it's an automatic. Well, it's automatic
I
because
think it's an automatic win.
It's
I honestly
automatic
think
for yeah,
for the Golden Globes and
Right.
Oscars. Yeah.
in any
Yeah.
mainstream one. All right, best screenplay motion picture. Now this one, I have strong feelings about this
Ooh.
one, but
definitely Steve or not Steve.
Emma Donahue, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
Room. Very, very good. Tom McCarthy and Josh Singer for Spotlight. Charles Randolph and Adam McKay for The Big Short. Aaron Sorkin for Steve Jobs. God damn, it's so good. Quentin Tarantino, The Hateful Eight. Aaron Sorkin
Well,
is
so
the best
Tommy, I'm
writer.
guessing that you think Spotlight should not be up there for writing.
Spotlight has some really good written scenes, some well-written scenes,
Right.
as a person who speaks English would say.
Right.
That
Um,
speaks English well.
I think it struggles when the team members of Team Spotlight are talking to each other, but it kind of makes sense given the stress and exhaustion they're under, but it does have some good writing in it, mostly when victims are telling their stories.
So what's your pick?
My pick, Room.
Room.
Yeah.
Rooms would have to be my second choice.
Again, missing Sicario and Ex Machina, but pretty good lineup there.
Yeah. Aaron Sorkin should win every writing award ever.
You're,
Aaron Sorkin should win every movie writing award, and Damon Lindelof should win every TV writing award.
wait, did you pick? Wait,
Aaron
what are you
Sorkin had
picking?
pretty
You picked
good
Room?
TV.
No,
Steve Jobs?
Steve Jobs.
What are you picking out of all those movies you've seen?
Probably Room or Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Haven't seen
In no
either one.
particular order.
It's got to be Room.
Best director, motion picture. This is a big category. Speaking of snubs and flubs, we'll get into that. Todd Haynes, Carol. Alejandro G. Inarritu, The Revenant.
Won the
Winner
Oscar last year.
Yeah.
Wow. Has
Tom
there ever
Mc-
been? Oh, it's not an Oscar. No.
Tom McCarthy, Spotlight. George Miller, Mad Max Fury Road.
Got it. Come on.
Ridley Scott, The Martian.
It's
George
gotta
Miller,
be.
I think.
The most wins so far in award season, George Miller for Fury Road.
Yeah.
Carol in second place.
Gotta see this Carol movie. I don't know what it's about, but.
But I don't. None of those were my favorite. I would give.
But the directing in Fury Road is.
It's
like,
great. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's really good. That's.
Just pulling off that movie at all is.
I also
not
think-
many directors can do that.
And I haven't seen The Revenant, but I can only assume that the directing is probably great based on the limitations they gave themselves.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I know.
his
Can't wait to see that
his style choices, but
Yeah. Only natural lighting.
and they filmed it in sequential order.
Right.
Impossible. To
Yeah.
film.
That's kind of akin, though, to Birdman, it being essentially a faux one long shot.
Yeah.
To be as like real as
Yeah.
possible.
He's gimmicky,
Yeah.
but
Gimmicky, but also those are really
in
hard
good,
things
yeah,
to
in
do.
good ways.
Yeah.
My snubs: Dillis Villanueva for Sicario, and Gary Gray for Straight Outta Compton. Just because you're
Yeah.
directing no-name actors who haven't even acted before, and
Right.
they all gave amazing performances.
Yeah,
true.
That's
That's
a good
that's
point.
directors.
That's a good point. I have to say Danny Boyle for Steve Jobs. Three real-time scenes, essentially. And I watched him work.
Yeah,
I
you
also
saw
say I'm
him
a
do
little
it.
biased because I saw him direct, and his techniques, to get the response from the people he's working with were just so good. Like, he did. I think he did an amazing job, and I think especially with the format of the movie being 3 real-time 30-minute scenes,
It's hard to do.
I think it was done so well.
But from that list, who are we picking?
From that list, I would pick George Miller.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
I'll go Spotlight.
I'll go Mad Max.
All right.
Actually, I probably want to say The Revenant. I feel like I'm gonna like that movie a lot.
Probably.
I can't wait to see that movie. It sucks I have to. Well, we'll find something. We'll Cine Arts. Anyway, best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture. It says. Paul Dano, Love and Mercy. Idris Elba, Beasts of No Nation. Mark Rylance, Bridge of Spies. Michael Shannon, 99 Homes. And Sylvester Stallone in Creed.
Okay.
Interesting.
You know what? I sound like a broken record here. But how are you not gonna nominate Benicio del Toro for Sicario? Probably the best performance I saw all year.
Yeah, you liked that one.
But I haven't seen any of those 5 movies, so
You didn't see Creed?
not yet.
Surprising.
Doesn't interest me.
It's getting great reviews.
Yeah, I know.
And wait, you haven't seen Bridge of Spies?
No.
That's what we talk about all the time, where we we need to see
Like
that.
I feel like I have to see it, but it's so boring.
So I mean, it's
Tied for the top wins are Mark Rylance of Bridge of Spies and Paul Dano for Love and Mercy. So I'll pick Bridge of Spies
I would
guy.
think Bridge of
Yeah.
Spies.
I honestly have
it's
no
been getting
opinion
a
here.
lot of-
All 5 of those guys have won
Mm-hmm.
in that category from some award this year, though.
Okay.
That's interesting.
All right, you might like some of these ones here, Tommy. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in any motion picture: Jane Fonda, Youth; Jennifer Jason Leigh, The Hateful Eight; Helen Mirren, Trumbo; Alicia Vikander,
Okay.
Ex Machina; and Kate Winslet, Steve Jobs. I'm gonna sound like a broken record here too,
boy,
guys,
Here you go.
because Kate Winslet
You're so biased.
did a great job.
Uh,
She did do a great job.
Yeah, but she was a diva.
She was.
so
Sorry.
I haven't seen Clouds of Sils Maria, but Kristen Stewart, as a supporting actress, has 3 wins for her role in that movie. Not
Wow.
nominated here.
Wow.
Hey,
My pick is gonna be Alicia Vikander because Ex
Ex
Machina,
Machina.
incredible,
you love that movie.
incredible movie.
You have anything here, Joey?
You know, I would.
So you don't have to lean over. It's a video podcast now.
Well, that doesn't mean I can see it. Yeah, no, I have no opinion.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
You guys really need to watch Ex Machina. I feel like
I've seen.
I'm gonna say that'll be in Josh's top 2 movies.
I have watched the first half of it.
Beating out Mad Max or Steve Jobs.
Maybe top 3.
Beating out Inside Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I've watched the first half of it with the sound off. Well,
What the fuck is wrong with
okay,
you?
well, the sound was on. I just couldn't hear it. So
I hate you so much.
it wasn't my fault.
All right, we're getting into some acting performances here. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, comedy, or musical. Christian Bale, The Big Short. Steve Carell, The Big Short.
Oh, that's that movie. That's not out yet, right?
No.
Matt
I do wanna see
Damon, The Martian.
Not a comedy or musical.
Al Pacino, Danny Collins, Mark Ruffalo, and this is interesting. Infinitely Polar Bear.
Not for Spotlight.
Yeah, that's what is interesting.
Well, but this is a comedy musical. That's
But he's not nominated for Spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those movies.
Interesting.
Oh, I've seen The Martian, but I don't.
Infinitely. What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that.
Infinitely
Yeah,
Polar
I
Bear.
don't know.
Is that
I'm
a
gonna
joke?
say this
Is a
probably
gag?
goes to Matt Damon.
I hope it goes to Steve Carell.
It's possible.
Yeah, I'd like to see Steve Carell get it, but I'll tell you what, that's an all-star. Those are some huge A-list names.
They should make a movie right there with all those
For
people
supporting
in it.
actor.
Well, the Big Short
that's
has
perfect.
like a bunch of
This is Ocean's
people in
14.
it. It's essentially.
This is the cast of Ocean's 14.
It essentially is though.
What?
Oh, this is. No, the Big Short is that. Basically.
Right, yeah.
It's not, but
Yeah.
might as well be.
Christian Bale's a great actor. Well, these are all great actors.
Yeah,
obviously.
I like all of them.
Mark Ruffalo, I think, deserves a win. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture, comedy, or musical. Jennifer Lawrence, Joy. Melissa McCarthy, Spy. Amy Schumer, Trainwreck. Maggie Smith, The Lady in the Van. Lily Tomlin, Grandma.
I want to know what you would pick with this one, Tommy.
Well, I
That's
don't.
interesting.
I don't know. I haven't seen The Lady in the Van, so I don't know how Maggie Smith is. But the other 3 kind of seem like just shoo-ins. Lily Tomlin deserves the win here.
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence is going to get nominated every time she's in this fucker's movies. every
David
year.
Russell. Yeah.
Oh, that same dude. God,
God,
Bradley
that movie
Cooper's in
looks
that movie too.
get
Yeah, it
married
looks-
already.
And what's
All
his
3
name
of
too?
them.
The other guy who's in all of them too. I forget.
Sure.
Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Bryan Cranston, Trumbo. Leonardo DiCaprio, The Revenant. Michael Fassbender, Steve Jobs. Eddie Redmayne, The Danish Girl. Will Smith, Concussion.
Right away, you're missing Johnny Depp for Black Mass, and you're missing Jacob Tremblay for Room. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
That kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
I would say that would beat out
Oh,
Michael
yeah,
Fassbender
why?
for me. Otherwise,
Really?
Michael Fassbender.
Wow.
Wait, that's true. Why didn't they?
The only other one I had on my list was Michael Fassbender, but I haven't seen the other 4 yet.
Right. Again.
Leo has the most
Some of
wins in this category.
Ooh, could he finally pull it out this
Could
year?
he get an Oscar
Could he get the
nomination?
Oscar?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I could also see Eddie Redmayne probably.
I like
Okay,
it.
so-
I really like Eddie Redmayne. I like to see him get it.
The Danish Girl looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
It does.
Well,
Again,
Concussion looks not good. I don't understand
Concussion
why
looks
Will
good.
Smith
It
is
looks good,
nominated.
but I heard it. That's
yeah. His performance is
I'm sure
is independent of whether or not the movie is good.
True.
Best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama: Kate Blanchett, Carol; Brie Larson, Room; Rooney Mara, Carol. Help me out here, Tommy.
Cersei.
Cersei.
Saoirse Ronan.
Cersei Ronan. Brooklyn.
How do you not know who that is?
Oh, sorry.
And again, Alicia Vikander, the Danish Girl.
Big year for her.
It sounds like Brie Larson's.
Brie Larson, I
probably
would love to see that.
I mean,
She did great, but also, I think some pretty heavy hitters this year on here.
I
in this
mean,
category.
they're missing one of the biggest hitters for me. Who would win this category if she was in it? Emily Blunt. Sicario.
Wow.
Okay. Tommy loved Sicario.
I mean,
But
I
Brie
know great
Larson.
things about it.
Brie Larson
Great.
close second.
That a pretty good movie?
It's alright.
Cesario?
All right. Yeah. Did we all just say one? I think we did.
Go ahead.
Next up, Best Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. The Big Short,
Not out yet.
Joy, The Martian, Spy, Trainwreck. The Martian.
Given what we know, if The Big Short doesn't win this category, I'll be very
I
upset.
know. I think I want The Big Short to be good just so it'll win.
Yeah.
Otherwise, well, not a great year for... Is it
Yeah.
really that bad of a year for comedies?
I mean, Spy and Trainwreck are great comedies. I don't know that like they deserve an award of such high esteem
right, I
as a
just
Golden
feel like
Globe.
typically when a comedy wins, it's like, oh wow, that was like a great movie.
Like a Bridesmaids type,
Right.
which is more than just a really
Right.
funny movie. Which Spy and Trainwreck are pretty much just really funny movies.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Interesting.
Yeah. I would say of those movies, though, regardless of it, whether or not it should be in the category, Martian.
Yeah, but well, yeah, it's a better
The Martian.
film than any of them.
I really want The Martian to not win.
Anything. You want to get 0?
Oh, yeah, ideally.
Well, it's only up for this one and the other one, so
this
pretty
one and
good
the other one.
chance.
Guys, and finally, Best Motion Picture Drama. Carol. Mad Max, Fury Road. The Revenant. Room. Spotlight. I would
I'd
love to
say-
see either Mad Max or Room take this.
Guess what?
Spotlight probably will take it.
Guess
I
what
don't know.
they're missing?
What? Cesario?
Sicario,
Steve Jobs.
Ex Machina, Steve Jobs, Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Inside
Inside
Out.
Out
I think
could
it should
very
be
well
up.
get an Oscar
I think
nom.
it should be up for best picture.
Yeah, we could definitely see it.
Definitely will be
I
for
don't
Oscars.
Yeah,
understand why it can't
they
be.
do that a lot. They give Pixar that nomination.
So, in terms of Best Picture, Spotlight's got 5 out of 9 wins. Mad Max has 2, Carol has 1, and Straight Outta Compton has 1.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I did
did
really like Straight Outta Compton. It was
I
really
wouldn't
good.
say best picture only because it was a little. They tried to squeeze too much into
Yeah.
the time. It got a little bit like they weren't giving enough time at the end, but I don't know. Like, I haven't seen Revenant, but I have a feeling that once we see that, we're gonna be like, oh no, it's Revenant. No matter like,
I wish I had the means to see it again.
we'll see it. We'll find a place. Find
It
a
would be
way.
great if these movies were out.
Russian stream maybe.
Russian.
It doesn't matter. Spotlight's gonna win.
Yeah, Spotlight will probably win, but Room and Mad Max, great films. Room is-
Actually, by the time the Golden Globes airs, the Spotlight hype might kind of die down a little bit. It'll be like Revenant hype.
yeah, that's true. That's because it's getting its wide release in January.
Right. Yeah. Not too
Okay.
Revenant.
All right, guys. That's the Golden Globe nominations, and now what I want to do is give you a little lesson here.
Okay.
Joey's lesson corner.
Please listen, corner.
Go ahead, take a look at this list. Watch all of the movies that you have never heard of. That's what you need to do, because I guarantee, whether they win or not, they're probably amazing, and they're the ones that have not gotten the hype, that don't have the money for the marketing.
The only ones I haven't heard of were Trainwreck and Spy.
Really interesting.
I
There's
haven't heard of The Martian.
the Martin, actually. It's about Steve Martin.
Martin.
The Martin.
Yeah, so do that. Trust me. That's what I'm gonna do. So carry on.
Are you?
All right, so we were supposed to remind Tommy to say
Oh, yeah.
something.
Oh,
That
off
would be-
the air.
Oh,
the
oh,
air.
we didn't say that part.
Yeah, no, neither of us knew
And
that.
I forgot to remind you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this week. Again, go check down. We'll have a link to the video in the description, but also just go on our YouTube channel and you can find the video. It'll be the one right before this one.
Yep.
Contest is happening right now, and we're announcing the winners on the podcast on the 25th of December. So go do that.
All 3?
All 3.
All 3 holiday giveaways are going to be on the one holiday.
Well,
no,
that's
all
the
3
end of the holiday season.
All 3 holiday giveaways will be announced on the Friday, which is a day that we usually upload. Just happens to be on the 25th. What about New Year's Eve?
That's a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
We're not
it's
giving
more
anything
specific.
away for
Yeah,
New Year's Eve.
What do you think this is? That's crazy.
So thank you for watching again. Check the links in the descriptions. You can find all of us on all the social medias and our giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Hallelujah.